Namaste, dosto.
Good morning, everyone. Well, we're in
Vrindavan.
And it's been a little bit dramatic getting here.
It has. This is the home of Krishna, but getting to our hotel was tricky because they did not allow buses into the town. They closed that off on Saturdays and Sundays due to congestion.
And it's wedding season.
So luckily our wonderful guide and friend Jogiji talked to the police and they let us in, but we...
Talked to the police?
Talked, yeah. Sorry, I just remembered. Yes, talked to the police and they let us in and we could come so far, and then we had to load up everyone in bags into tuk-tuks again, so we had a tuk-tuk ride. And then we get to our hotel. To
find ourselves in probably what has been the most disappointing experience so far.
Very disappointing.
And those of you who've been following our channel know that we're not people who complain. We live pretty open-heartedly and have a fairly positive attitude, but yeah, this is pretty challenging. So we've got some adventures today, which include me going off with a good friend of ours and the manager of IPT to scout out a better hotel.
Absolutely.
We're just going to take care of the problem and make it better for ourselves and our guests. And the other great thing that, well, great as in the sense of being terrible, is that I woke up this morning to have our YouTube channel cancelled. So I don't know when you're going to get to see this video on the channel that's been growing. These are the tests of life, not to lose yourself to when things get pulled out of your control, but to do your best to respond to them. Yasmin's going to take the group into Vrindavan and into some of the sacred temples and sites.
So I'm going to go and look after the group. Jono's going to go carry on and have a look for something a bit better for us for the next 2 nights.
See you in the video.
I'll see you later.
We are going to have a good fun today. We are going to Vrindavan, going to see Durgaji and Lord Krishna.
Is everyone feeling comfortable with their tuk-tuk driver? Just checking.
Yes.
Yeah? Is it okay? You're very comfortable?
He doesn't look very experienced.
No, he doesn't, does he? A little bit dodgy. He'll be careful how much tip he asks for. Okay. Well, it's really been quite the day. And to be honest, I've been feeling less than relaxed about wanting to do more videos at the moment because one, we woke up to having to move hotels, which is stressful enough. 2, found out our YouTube channel's been cancelled.
Terminated.
Terminated is the word.
Yeah.
Right?
Terminated.
Yeah.
Terminated. Yeah.
So there's a real kick in the guts because we were really enjoying putting videos up and the channel was being really enjoyed. The comments were incredibly positive, but YouTube, for one reason or another, which I still don't know, has told us that it's not to be. And the question comes, do we carry on or not? And how do we carry on? So this video, if it's being watched, is because we decided to carry on. Where are we off to?
We're going to a temple in Vrindavan. I'm not quite sure the name of it.
We're going to the Ishkan, aren't we?
I think it might be the one. Thank you.
So we're navigating the wildness of Vrindavan in wedding season, and the other thing that's busy right now is what makes it so busy. I cannot remember it, but it's very busy. Lots of people wanting to stamp our faces and cheeks and asking for money outright. And there's that as well. So the traffic in Vrindavan seriously challenges Delhi. Absolutely challenges Delhi. And Varanasi. It's
wild. I was expecting, but this is bigger, noisier, busier than I thought it would be.
Yeah, it definitely is, isn't it? It's bigger, noisier, and a little more chaotic than we expected.
All the research I'd done about Vrindavan this year, the videos were calm, serene, quiet, beautiful aunties, beautiful chanting. This is not it.
No, it's not it. So we're going to try and find that part of Vrindavan because many people have recommended we should come and have said that it's a very beautiful place. So we believe you. We've just got to find it. Jogi is just explaining to us that everyone here, this whole crowd, is here just for devotion. But we all come for different reasons because in many ways everyone is a beggar. There's a lot of people out today looking for something. Bit of excitement. These stalls are racing out of here because the police have come through. So these are set up in illegal carts and racing through the alleys to get away. Wow, this place is amazing.
Yeah.
Really quite something.
It is. Wow.
Beautiful energy, isn't it? Don't know if you can hear this on film, but this has got an extraordinary energy. It's just so beautiful. It's like electrically and alive, and it reaches right into you. What a blessing. What a blessing. And what an extraordinary saint of a man, spreading the Krishna consciousness across the globe. I actually feel quite emotional standing here. It really opens the heart up and swells a sense of love. Really struck by the presence and the force of light that's in this building.
I'm doing fake bhakti. I'm doing the fake devotion to my God, because at the time of the death moment I did not realize the Krishna. So I will not be getting the unification with the Krishna. Then he did the top austerity to Krishna, very much in heart, very much in devotion in heart, and then he got connected with the Krishna.
There it is, people. You can chant all you want, but if it's not from your heart, you're not going to feel the consciousness that comes with it. You got new friends, Jason? I have. Lots of them. All of them. What an amazing space, eh, darling?
It's beautiful.
Right?
It's really beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, the architecture alone is extraordinary. It's like the Jain marble temple, but much more fancy. And the people are just all full of heart and love and celebration. That statue, the effigy, the place of Samadhi for Swami Shiru Prabhupada. I've said that right. Wow, what an energy, just like an incredible sense of heart-opening experience. Well, we're having a big event behind us though. Hold on.
Wow. Quite the gathering.
Quite the gathering indeed. Well, my beloved wife here has ended up in a bit of a glazy daze. But what I will say is going to this extraordinary temple, the Sri Sri Krishna Balaram temple, is that you cannot go with a closed heart. You have to go with an open heart, because it's there that you get filled with bhakti, filled with love, filled with the happiness and the harmony and the celebration and the joy of life that Krishna and Radha represent. So don't come on the weekend, it's pretty crazy, but it's absolutely a place to visit. Such a market space. Beautiful, the colours, the sounds. And here's the temple. All these people coming to celebrate, connect, and beg a little. Because like these boys who won't leave us alone, we've all got to be honest, and at some level we're all begging. At some level we're all hungry. At some level we're all thirsty. We're all looking for something to fill our lives with. Sometimes the first step is admitting how empty you really are. And then go looking for what really fills you up.
Namaste, dosto.
Good.
Radhe,
Radhe Radhe. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our channel once more that we're quietly re-establishing after YouTube bless them terminated our last one.
Yeah.
We're
We're in Mathura, which is the birthplace of Krishna, and we're going to a very sacred temple constructed by Krishna's son to honour his father.
So, welcome to today's journey. Jump on board for the ride.
Black horse.
Reshoeing the horses here on the roadside. Very thin shoes. Beautiful horse.
Nails.
Oh, they take the nails out and they make the rings from them.
Yeah. It's
Right.
like good sign protecting from the negative energy.
Horseshoes have always been good luck,
Black horse, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They've always been some ways, and so they use the nails out of the horseshoe as another way of that
Respecting
protection.
the negative energy.
Ah! Some traditions go beyond cultures.
It is renovated, but it is called Potra Kund, where the Lord Krishna took the bath in his childhood here. And after that, lots of festivals they were celebrating here. Past centuries, this is the main attraction in Mathura during the time of festival gatherings.
This is one of the traditions of traveling in India, finding ATMs that can dish out enough money. This one's going good. It's not always guaranteed, is it? From what we've seen in Mathura already, it's a lovely wee town. It's lovely having the trees overhanging and the monkeys running through the rooftops.
Don't trust the monkeys.
But don't trust the monkeys,
I like
exactly.
the monkey business.
But it has a lovely feeling here, a really lovely feeling actually.
Even the kids around the town.
Yeah, it's a really pretty wee town. There's a soft haze in the air which comes about this time of year as well. And being in winter, it's kind of got a freshness which, you know, it's not cold, it's just very, very pleasant. Every time we pull up to a temple, this is what happens. But we're getting one last photo because cameras have to be deposited. One of the last tuk-tuk rides for our group in Mathura. Just been to the temple, which once we get back to the Ghats we'll have a chat about how special that was. It was really, really precious to be at the seat of where Krishna came into incarnation. I get the front seat view in the electric tuk-tuk. Just come to the edge of the river Yamuna, and we're going to take a boat down past the Ghats. And I've got to say, it's pretty pleasant to be in a place which is quiet and to be around some wildlife. Radhe. All right, onto the boat. A little bit of fish food for the fish. A little bit of money for someone else. This is the Vasudeva's Ghat, where he came to cross the river to receive Krishna.
To shift Krishna from prison.
To shift Krishna from prison. So we're crossing over a very ancient sacred site. Man's fishing here from the river. Fishing. This guy could go YouTube famous with a bit of magnet fishing video.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You get some coins. Ah! Makes a little coin with this magnet fishing.
Any watches, rings?
iPhones.
That are magnetic.
Wow.
No, it's magnet fishing. See?
Oh, he's catching the coins.
He's catching the coins.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's so wonderful. What an enterprising way to make a living in India. Magnet and a rope, getting rupees at a time. And in the few moments we've been standing here, he's got a handful of coins coming up. Let's see. Yep, and there's more again. Every time he throws his magnets in, he comes back with coins. That's pretty cool.
So we went to Krishna Janambhoomi temple this morning,
The
and
birthplace of Krishna.
this was a very special experience for everybody.
It was, particularly for you. We weren't able to film in there, unfortunately. The rules have got more and more strict, and yeah, preventing us from sharing some of the really special experiences there. But it's got a long history, and it's been torn down and rebuilt a number of times. And it's recently, as the 1950s and 60s, a whole other element of it was built by the Tata family, and yeah, gave an impression of the prison that Krishna was once held in.
That's right.
So
this is over 5,200 and something years.
yes, yeah.
278 maybe.
And the of course archaeological history is often depicted a little differently, but in the main temple where Krishna and Radha were, such a beautiful energy, wasn't it?
It was just really quite special.
What a little of perhaps what happened for you, darling, for our audience, to get a sense of what's possible in these extraordinary places.
It was really just a continuation of the night before at the ISKCON temple in Vrindavan, and the completion of that. So that's quite a big story.
It is quite a big story, but it's enough to know that people come to these temples for blessings and for experiences of these cosmic forces and energies, and they are real and they can be felt. We're now in Mathura, and we've just been coming down the river, and we're now walking up these local streets.
Laskar cottage, a man from Kashmir. Man from Kashmir.
The cows are just moving their way through us.
Laskar cottage.
Yeah.
This man, the Pandit, the Brahmin man, he came from Kashmir. This is a building, Haveli.
It's
mansion.
beautiful.
Yes,
Beautiful Haveli. Little places along here in these streets of Mathura.
The old ancient town, it gives like feeling of the ancient time.
It does, yeah. Yeah, it has a very old feeling about it. And the monkeys are everywhere, just living here right beside everyone.
Be careful and keep distance, okay? Keep distance from them.
Some lovely old buildings. Little faded. Patina is what you could say. They have patina. So, where are we going here, Jogi?
I'm looking for good place for samosas.
Ah, okay.
Here we come, the fresh samosas
Fresh samosas.
over here.
Ah, we found our lunch. Fresh roadside samosas. Very good. We've just been told to put our specs away and hold our mobile phones very tightly, because the monkeys have a tendency to steal them and then often try and trade them back for food. Clever buggers. Chai wala. Making up our fresh chai with fresh ginger. Oh, this is going to be good chai. You can see spices and herbs around her. Little clay pots to drink out of. This is, you can't get any more authentic than this.
Served with the purity and love.
Indeed. Being watched all the time by these monkeys. Just looking for an opportunity.
The head of the regiment.
He is indeed, isn't he? Yeah, he's keeping an eye on his troop. Yeah. The architecture.
Haveli, yeah.
Ah, the Haveli
Morbi
architecture.
state from Gujarat. Morbi state from Gujarat. And Modavi Morbi Dharamshala. And this is from...
This is his Haveli.
His Haveli. He's like descendant of...
Again, the wonders of India, a man who cannot speak, I suspect is deaf, wanting to share with us his family history of the Havali they have had, and the reason they came here was because they are worshippers of Krishna. Just wanted to share it with us. Here comes lunch. With a warning. Jogi Ji's telling us, you can eat the outside no problem, just taste carefully the inside. Very spicy. But there are some of us here who have Indian bellies.
I'm ready to have it, no problem.
You're ready to have it? So Jogi's just sharing with me. We're waiting for our samosas to cook. But these are kachoris,
which are having filling of all lots of spices. It will be.
And in my adventurous spirit, I was like, well, let's try something. He's like, no, Delhi belly.
Let me have a taste of it first. It's very warm, so I'm trying, and I will give you how it is.
All right.
Really hot.
Really hot?
Really hot.
Spicy hot?
Spicy hot and warm hot.
And warm hot. Okay. But good?
Not very good.
All right.
like it. हरी चटनी मत डालना है इनके में, हैं? हरी चटनी मत डालना।
Well, there's the answer. Really hot and spicy hot. I'm getting it without the green sauce and the
You've got the tamarind.
I've got the tamarind sauce, and actually, yeah, you feel the burn on your tongue, the spices, but actually it's really, really good, and it's totally bearable.
It's good.
Indian street food, amazing, amazing. The variants of India, so you can stay in a high-quality hotel, dine in the restaurant, and spend, I think the most we had was about $1,300. We paid 1,300 rupees for a buffet, which is $25, $26 New Zealand. Or you can come in with the most wonderful samosas with the most excellent tamarind and coriander sauce with jaggery for dessert. And I think it's cost us, plus I had 2 chais of the most extraordinary chais, and we've spent, well, with 2 chais it puts the grand total of 60 rupees. Very satisfying lunch, finishing off with jaggery. Gotta love India. The added bonus, just to finish off, of street food in India is when someone wants to be generous and shout you lunch, they can get a lot of mileage out of the memory of, remember that day I shouted you lunch in India? All 240 rupees of it. One final treat for those who are super adventurous, we've got whole chilies and batter. So perhaps the origins of the jalapeno popper. And what happened when you asked Jogi for the second?
He said no.
You are the meanest guide in the world,
I'm
Jogi.
sorry.
Denying Lorna her pleasure. Lorna, I give you permission to push past and just go get your extra samosa.
They're just joking with me.
One is enough.
The river again. These wonderful ghats. Yeah, a little bit in disrepair, but there's still a magic and beauty here. Largely because of the history, the consciousness, the celebration for the connection to all of life. Such a precious space. Here she is worshipping for the Yamuna.
Yeah. See. This is the purest devotion.
Such devotion in that man. Such devotion. Hey, Shri Radhe. Jai Shri Radhe. What a gift. He's giving us all a blessing.
So blessed.
So blessed.
God comes in all the
Oh, and
यमुना जी मुख में डालने के लिए बोलो
इनको मत लाना।
नहीं सबको पिला दो सबको पिला दो कोई बात
sip, sip, sip.
कैसे ये चढ़ना चढ़ना
You don't have to.
Just touch on the eyes. That's it.
Yeah.
Touch on the eyes.
Because the blessings coming to us. This is such a special gift.
I drank it. Nothing will happen.
It's blessed water.
Nothing will happen.
सीधा सीधा
Film it. Let us know tomorrow morning.
right hand right hand
Go for it, Jason.
right hand this is शुद्धि आत्मा तृप्ति
Radhe, Radhe. Let's make our way up here.
इधर आ भैया हाँ हाँ गोली भैया
All right, friends. Right there. Such wonderful colours. Okay, in the back there. Yeah.
Just reminds me of the back of an infield.
Oh, darling. Right, now we're going the right way. Mr. Turn. Stop. This hotel we found, because we had to move out of the one we were in because it was terrible, has this grand lawn where it gets hired out for weddings events, but the hotel itself doesn't get used. Big lawn space. Surrounded by trees. I mean, the guests are thrilled and it is really, really pretty, and it's actually very affordable. And Vipin, the owner and manager, is an absolute charm. Just adds such a quality. He really understands that good service and care of the guests comes from the top down. But it's the Radha Ashok in Mathura, which is just really joins Vrindavan. So they're really kind of two little towns linked together. And through here, as we walk through this little path, it's really delightful, is the swimming pool. So I'm just really pleased that at the end of our tour we've been able to give our guests something a little more tropical and romantic. Although it is winter in India and the pool is a little chilly, even for us Kiwis. Well, here we are, dear friends, in our last gathering for our Sacred Soul tour with some special guests in a very, very special hotel that's cared for by a very special man. So we are in a blessed space, feeling a lot of love and a lot of connection, and very, very happy to be here. Though a little sad that this is our last sacred gathering on a very sacred tour.
Hear about the world. This light comes, and the more it comes, the more it calls you, the more you respond inside, the more you are in light, the more you are of light, and the more your life will be light. You're not here to feel some difference and then go back to normal. Normal does on the inside. And you are so worthy of that. In this journey you will meet parts of self that you'd like to leave behind. Be open to the way of love.
I think we all need to gather around and give Jogi a hug together. In the middle. Come in for a hug, Jogi. Everyone, a big Jogi hug. In the middle, Jogi. There he is.
Thank you so much.
Because we love you so much, Jogi. And you've made such a massive difference to this trip.
This moment will not come again.
Oh, yes.
We love you.
That's how you treat your guide. Look after them, because boy do they look after you. It's been a spectacularly special final group. Everyone's just breaking down after a lot of love and a lot of hugs, a lot of tears. These tours in India, boy, do you get pulled in every direction, and in every turn you're asked, can you come back to your heart? Because if you're not there, it's going to get real hard. And this last 16 days has been magical. memorable, incredible, challenging. It's had people feeling parts of themselves they didn't even know existed, and it's had them awakening to parts of themselves they had been missing. We have been loving every moment, even those moments where I did want to lie down and cry because an 8-hour journey turned into a 12-hour journey. But here we have it, just coming to the end of that group. Dinner, on the bus tomorrow, and then we say our farewells. It's been fun having you guys all along for the ride as well. Really special.
Alright guys, so wonderful videos and beautiful information. Like our channel and subscribe it.